Welcome back to another episode of
We Got Ish to Say
An Everyday Vibe podcast.
I hope y'all like this new view. How you feel about it?
I like it.
I
It feels
like it
very
too.
conversational.
Yes, it really feels like we're friends now, right?
I mean, we were always friends.
I meant to say it feels like we're real friends.
You still have to fix your piece of hair though.
It's always sticking up. Okay.
She be out here like alfalfa, y'all.
Literally. No, I like seriously, bro. Like my hair would just be like ding.
Her curls,
Baby
popping. She don't want to let it grow out. Your curls are trying to tell you, I'm trying to grow out.
I don't. You know how high maintenance this coil is?
Duh. I got curly hair too. The hell?
Like, girl, I couldn't do that.
Anyway.
I don't have the patience.
I agree. I be trying to cut mine off half the time. I be like, I'm gonna cut it into a bob. That's just more work though. Why would
A bob?
That's always what
So you gonna get like a relaxer and
no, see, that's what I'm saying. It's just more. No, I won't do a relaxer.
You gonna do a blowout? A Brazilian?
You do a blowout? Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling that. I think that's cute. Or you just get a wig.
I've never worn a wig either. That seems complicated.
She could get a lace front.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, not what we're here to talk about at all.
At all. We just got so off topic.
Like completely. If you read that title, you know what we're here to talk about.
Oh.
So the question is, how you pulling up to the club?
How you
or
pulling
the function
up?
or the party, whatever it is that you be going to.
Whatever.
How you pulling up? I guess you could be pulling up with a lace front though, so I guess it kind of tied in.
Hey, I mean, I be seeing a lot of y'all pulling up to the function in a lace front.
Don't sweat them lace fronts.
Hey, don't sweat the lace front. No, like, you know what would be hilarious if somebody like lace front really was on the ground.
Girl, look,
I'm pretty sure it has happened before.
I've seen tracks on the ground before. So
braids.
Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So look,
we ain't trying to be
doing in there.
Yeah.
Like
we ain't trying to be wig. No women, like we ain't got time for that. We want y'all to be looking beautiful.
Yeah, literally.
You know,
do you whatever you know you're gonna be comfortable in. It's gonna stay on your head. That's for you. I'm not comfortable with that. I feel like mine will be on the ground somewhere for sure.
It's hot. I just fake pull my wig off for y'all that can't see me.
Correct, because everything starts like in the middle of my head, like the center, and it's just hot. It's just sweat. It's a heater. So yeah, it's a no for me.
No.
Definitely no for me.
I was just thinking about a podcast that I had seen, and this girl had went to like do this, and her wig came off. And she was like, for a second, she was embarrassed, but then the next second, she was just like dying laughing. Like you could tell
you gotta laugh sometimes.
Yes.
It really is a funny moment.
It's
in
a
general.
hilarious moment.
You gotta be able to laugh at yourself, y'all. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, you're gonna be so hurt when people are laughing at you. You'll take everything personal.
Yeah.
Be able to laugh at yourself. It's okay. I know. I'm a mess.
Yes. Me too. And I think she was also not so upset because she had like really nice braids. Like she had really nice hair.
Okay.
Her hair was long and it was braided up and
She
stuff.
said, y'all need my braider? You need
But I mean, she died laughing. And then she was like, wow, that was embarrassing. And the guy was laughing too. Like the shit was mad funny.
I love that for her.
I love that for her too.
So yeah, we want to know because we told y'all in I think our first video that, you know, we go out together, right?
We do.
We got a whole little crew. We go out. We have some good nights. Really long nights. They be late.
Girl.
Wow, they be late. And Kay is always ready to go home.
Yes.
She is always. Like, party is over for Kay. And she still be stuck there because we'd be staying until they shut the lights off.
I don't see why you gotta do that. Like, why do we gotta stay until literally everybody's leaving?
And she'd be ready to go. So, yeah. I mean, I don't understand it either. I definitely think, like, if the party's over at 2, we could leave by like 1:30. We could leave way before then, honestly. Yeah. But 1:30 is like a solid time.
But you know what? It's not even the fact that like we can't stay to the end, but we get there so early, y'all, because we like free. I don't care. I'm not finna spend $20-$30 to go to every single party. That's crazy. Like, come on.
Correct.
Grow up.
I'm not doing
Get there at 10 before 10 so you can get in for free. Absolutely. Even if you got it, so what?
Right. Because honestly, oh my gosh, y'all go check out our page. I'm gonna post something on the story. I'm gonna show you how much going out cost you about a year. I'm gonna show you.
If you like to go out every weekend,
yep,
include the drink expense.
It literally includes your entry fee, your ticket fee for drinks and whatnot, your parking, all of that stuff. Okay. It's all included.
What about gas? Should we throw gas in there?
We should throw gas in there.
We should throw gas in there.
But the picture that I have that I'm going to post, I don't know if it includes gas or not, but I'm going to show y'all. It's almost about a mortgage payment. So, okay, you tell me.
See, that's what I'm saying. And we go to a lot of parties.
We do.
You know, I'm not going to say, like, I won't pay to get in, because I will. It just depends on the type of party, correct, what I'm expecting from the party. But I'm not going to pay for every single party that I go to.
Agreed.
Most of the time, they don't even be worth the money.
Correct.
Because I'm ready to go.
And I probably did not drink and barely dance. So
Amanda be ready to go, too. I don't know why she's trying to just put it all on me.
Because, like, I'm a night owl, so I be up late anyway. So I'm like, I might as well be up late and out and with my friends compared to, like, just up late.
She be ready to go, too.
Oh, okay.
When I look at her, she be like...
Do not. She be like, I mind my business, always. Point blank, period. That's what it is. I mind my business.
How you pull up to the function, Amanda? Are you single? Are you in a relationship?
Like I was saying, I mind my business.
She do.
I mind my business. I show up with my friends with all intentions to just have a good time. Like, I just show up to have a good time with y'all. I am single.
And ready to mingle.
I don't know about all that. Don't listen to her, y'all. I'm shy, so I'm not necessarily ready to mingle. I just mind my business, truly. Like, if you approach me, I might be willing to, like, say hey and give you, like, my Instagram or something. Or, like, my business number.
Yeah.
But, like...
Oh, the Google number? Damn. You remember the Google number?
I do, for reasons like this, from people that I don't actually want to talk to, be trying to get my number. And so I'll be like, no, absolutely not. You don't get that close of access to me. That's too much for me. So,
wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
If I don't want to give somebody my number, I literally just make up a number.
No, because so I like that, but I always get the people who are like, all right, I'm going to text you right now, or I'm going to call you right now so that way you get mine. And
my phone is dead.
You know,
I'm not going to get it. My phone's dead.
I'm so dead, okay?
Got it.
Shout out to you.
Got it good. Because, no. I'm going to text you. No, I got a crazy, like, ex. So make up anything.
Okay.
But don't be,
I might have to practice those. But, yeah, I'm single. Yeah. I talk to people or someone. I don't really know. We don't really know. It's a whole...
We don't know. That's real, though, when you say talking.
Yeah.
The talking phase.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a whole situation, but not like a situationship. So it's weird. It's like the weirdest thing ever. But
okay.
I think, so I pull up single and just minding my business, right? Whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm here, I'm free, I'm just having a good time. Like, I really just came to have a good time with my friends and just be out and live my best life. Depending on who you are, if in that moment, like, it seems like, okay, cool, like, there's a little bit of, like, a connection or whatnot, like, maybe I'm willing to, like, again, like I said, give you, like, my Instagram.
Be meeting people, y'all, at the club.
I guess. Whatever.
They be meeting her.
Yeah, let's put it that way. They be meeting me. I don't be meeting them. Like, I don't know what be happening in the club.
Amanda be unbothered, low key. She be like, why are you talking to me?
I be looking at my friends like, can somebody come get them away from me? Like, will somebody save me? Because why are these people talking to me? Like, I really can't. I be like in the club with like a stiff arm, like, why are you talking to me?
Oh my God.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm single, right, y'all? Like, because I just be stiff arming people out here.
She probably strong arming them.
I don't know. How do you pull up?
I pull up in a relationship.
Correct.
I am in a whole relationship going on 2 years in a couple days. In a couple days. Yeah, I pull up in a relationship, but my girlfriend doesn't mind that I go out. Sometimes she goes out with us. Most of the time I go out with my friends, though, just because she works overnight.
Which is annoying.
Or not overnight, but during the times that we be out.
Right. And it's so annoying. I'm like, bruh.
It's so annoying. I mean, she can at least get off at like 9.
Right.
But she literally is at work between the time we go out and she's leaving work by the time I get home. So
I know she need that job, but we might have to kidnap her because I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I be trying to get her out, but she kind of shy too. So sometimes
so she can hang with me because I'm shy.
Yeah.
I be holding up the walls. I'm shy. Leave me alone.
Amanda, I seen her hold up the wall in one space, and that was in my house. When I first met her.
Wow.
And now I think she just being she trying to prove it to me that she be on the wall.
Always lying. Stop lying.
No, I'm serious. Like, cause when we go out, Amanda do not be on the wall, y'all. She be in the middle of the dance floor. She be dancing.
She lying, y'all. Straight up. Straight up.
Catch us out one day.
Ain't no video proof, so I tells you it's a lie.
Hey, so I said pull up on us one day. I ain't say record.
That part. But okay.
No, like I said, I show up. I'm in a relationship, so I'm not really looking for anybody. I mean, I be looking because I got eyes. Okay. I be watching because I got eyes, but I don't go to the club with any intention on meeting nobody. Just really, like she said, going to the club, having fun with my friends, having a vibe, and be ready to go when it's time to go. And
time to go for her is definitely prior to time to party ending.
Yeah. Especially if we got there early.
Kay is known to leave a party.
I'm a granny.
I will text her and be like, yo, where you at? Outside, downstairs waiting. I'm like, so you just left us in the party. No, didn't tell nobody. Knowing her ass could get captured and kidnapped in the streets.
No, she for real. Like I would dead ass like go outside because it just be too much energy for me. Sometimes like I smoke too. You guys know that. And like sometimes I just be like over it. Like if y'all smokers out there, y'all get it. Like you just be like, you get into this mood where you're like, I'm high, y'all doing a lot. I need to just be at home high and just like not be in this space. The music be too loud. The people just be peopling. And I can't. I can't do it anymore. So I leave. I won't like leave. I'll like go sit down, or I'll go find me a corner and just be on my phone.
But either way, she can't be found.
Yeah,
Kay disappears.
And it's always around the same time.
Literally, though. Like, there's a few times where I know that, like, she's, like, exited to the bar. Or she's exited to the bathroom. And I'll be like, okay, like... Or
I went to smoke or
something.
Exactly.
But then there's a certain point where she's been gone for too long. And I'm like...
She ain't come back. And I'm not. And I might come back if it's like that hour where they just play a bunch of twerk music.
Okay.
Like the Yin Yang Twins, to be very specific.
I'm so dead.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Like,
and she gonna shake it like a salt shaker,
y'all. If there's a certain point in the time, I'm like, okay, I love this music. I want to be there for the festivities. But then I go right back to my respective area.
Okay, so what I will say is I feel like we not intentionally choose, but if we see a certain DJ on our flyer, we particularly wait for that DJ set. We have a whole turn up and a whole function, and then we're pretty much done.
And we're done.
The night, we're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Do you feel like the certain type of parties we go to, you don't feel like you want to show up with the intention to like find somebody or...
So I think overall, I definitely have never... Like, I don't think that you really find your person in the club. And you could, like, I'm not saying that you can't. You absolutely could. I mean, like, you're not going to find them sitting in your house. So obviously, like, you have to go.
Some people do because they be on online dating.
Okay, correct. But you know what? No. Correct. But no, because you still eventually have to leave your house to go meet this person. Yeah. And hopefully it's this person and not a catfish. So either way, though, nobody's gonna show up. Prince Charming is not gonna show up at your door. Your next boyfriend's not just gonna show up at your door. I mean, maybe he could be your pizza delivery man or something. I don't know. Let me not
pizza delivery.
I don't know. Let me not count.
Hot and ready.
Let me just not count out anything. Like, life is a trip. You never know what can happen, right? But the way I feel is like, okay, so if you're not really actively dating, you're not on these dating apps or whatever, right? You have no intention of dating your delivery man. like, where are you going to meet people, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you have probably your job. Let's consider a lot of jobs are remote nowadays, so we're not even in offices to meet people.
Oh, my God.
Like, if you're out of school, you're not in college or whatnot, you don't have a campus to be on. So, where are you meeting people?
The club.
Exactly. So, exactly.
We be clubbing. Hey.
So I'm not like ruling out everybody in the club, but I'm just saying I don't necessarily think that like it's like the best place to find somebody where like if you want a serious relationship, because that's the thing too. Some people just be there for like, yeah, I'm down, like hookups, this, that, and the other.
Okay,
like,
hold on. Let me stop you right there. You said a serious relationship, but you in a club and you take yourself serious. And I mean, like even though right now you are not in a serious relationship or whatever you want to do as far as being in a relationship, you are a person that you take yourself serious and you be clubbing.
That's true. That's true.
Why, why can't you find like the person that's like for you and they be clubbing too and they take themselves serious. They have every great intention on being a stand-up person for you. You know,
but how do I know that? Because if they didn't give me that in their 2-minute intro in the club, I don't know that.
But the music is loud. How do you even know? Like,
I've had people corner me in a back corner before. I've had people stop
Stalker.
me. I had somebody literally like stop me at the restroom and like literally held up by the walls.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's a little freaky.
I was like, what are we doing right now?
That's a little weird.
So if you actually have something to say, you have an opportunity to say it. And then on top of that, if you're lucky enough to get my number, Instagram or whatnot, okay, make that clear. Like, we don't make intentions clear out here anymore. Yeah. Like, people just be out here and
expecting you to know.
Yeah, like, we supposed to guess?
Open your mouth. You're all grown.
Like, I don't know. So, it's rough for me because, yeah, I think, one, I automatically kind of throw up these walls and, like, shield myself from certain things. Or from certain people because I'm like, I automatically just don't take you serious. Like, I'm not taking you serious. And then there is the flip side of, like, there is somebody that I've been talking to long term now that, like, I potentially could see, like, a future with, or maybe not even, like, not saying, like, we're getting married, but, like, I can see, yeah, exactly. And so, in some ways, it's like, let me, like, respect that because, like, there's something there compared to, like, nurturing and giving energy to, like, something new that, like, what is this?
See, joke? now we get into the nitty gritty. Now we get into the nitty gritty. There is something.
I mind my business is what the answer is.
Somebody. But I like how you said that. So, like, I know some people, they take, like, talking or whatever the case may be. So, basically, you don't really feel comfortable with trying to get to know somebody if you were to meet them in the club, really, because you have something going on with somebody else that has potential.
Correct. That's one side of it. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then also you feel like there's not enough people that go to the club with the right intentions to meet people.
Yeah, like y'all don't want relationships, y'all want hookups. And like I'm not a hookup girl. Like I'm not part of the hookup culture. Yeah. So and there's nothing wrong with that culture. It's just not me. I'm not your girl.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that. But I also feel like, and I just like to just kind of like play on the other side of it. It's like, you don't necessarily know a person's intent if you don't give them opportunity to present that.
That's true.
But also, even if they have that intention, because you can have that intention, but that doesn't mean you have to give in to that intention. So maybe a guy meets you and they're like, what's up, boo? What's up, baby? You know, all up in your face and whatever. Like, I'm trying to blah, 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 whatever y'all be saying. And, and you like, I just know you want to boom, boom, pow, you know, and you just be like, whatever. And what if you connect and exchange information with this person? And like, yeah, obviously they probably wanted to just connect, but then it turns out to be like an interesting type of relationship or friendship or whatever that may be, with the first intention being like, yeah, maybe they just wanted to boom, boom, pow.
I mean, that's true.
Because a person at the grocery store could just be like,
oh, that's a place to meet somebody. Grocery store, gym.
What about the melons? Like, what?
I'm so dead.
You go to the gym. Oh, I see you squatting. You know, like, I feel like it doesn't really matter where the person is. If the intent gonna be wild, it's gonna be wild.
It's true. It's true. No, you have a very great point. I guess I just have to be more open.
Yeah. I don't think, I honestly, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people meet at the club. And I mean, granted, some people do hook up when they go to the club. And a lot of people go to the club to hook up. But at the same time, because I'm like I'm in a relationship. So I'm not single. So I'm just kind of looking at it in a different light. But honestly, if I was single and I was at the club, I mean, I would probably think the same way a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I think it's different. Yeah, exactly. I think it's very different being like single in the club. And like I said, I really do. Like, I just mind my business, y'all. Like, I just be with our little crew and like I mind my business. But I also, okay, so that's another thing, right? When you pull up to parties, not only how are you pulling up like status wise, but how are you pulling up? Because we roll kind of deep, right? And like it's unintentional, but like it's intentionally like our kind of crew now, right? Yeah. So we roll up kind of deep, and I do feel that like that can be intimidating to somebody else. Oh, 100%. You are looking to talk to somebody. Oh yeah. In that group, if you don't ever catch them outside of the group,
and you got all these guys like right there, like which one is her man or which one is her brother, and they might try to fight me. And
then people make assumptions too, because I definitely had a best friend that we used to go out together, and people automatically assume we were together every single time. Like they would ask him, like, "Oh, is that your girl?" Or like girls would be looking at me like, "Do I talk?" Like, I'm like, "You could have him." Like, I could care less. Like, that's my friend. So I don't know. It's just so many scenarios and so many like options.
It is.
It's out of control.
It is. It's out of control. And it gets like, it's really different when you show up with your girlfriends to the club, and then when you show up with your mixed group of friends to the club. And so I mean, like, you got an even amount of like women and men, or you got like more women and less men, or vice versa. It's all different. So yeah, like, you know, it's definitely like that. Like, which one is your man? You know, which one is your brother? Which one, like, oh, which one of these dudes like you, or something like that? You know, and it's kind of like, okay, here we go.
Exactly. And then if you're me, somebody who is single and literally genuinely not looking to, I'm not saying that like I'm not open to dating and whatnot, but like that's not what I go to the club for. I don't go with really intentions of, ooh, how many people are going to try and talk to me tonight? No, who am I going to dance with tonight? Definitely not like, your intention. I am truly minding my business and living my best life with my friends. Yeah. But if you're in that scenario and then you have people who are then trying to approach you, and like, you know that you have no, like, it's from the jump, it's a no, right? Yeah. Like older men or whatever the case may be, right?
Talk about the old men in the club. Lord, so tired of them. They need to go to bed.
you know your knees hurt. Stop playing. Like, anyway, I digress.
Girl, no.
If you know that like there's these people that are now like watching and trying to push up on you, so then now you grab one of these male friends that you were at the party with because those are your homies and you trust them, they got your back, and like, you know, you could put them on and be like, yo, peep game, like you need to look out. So now then other men who maybe weren't the ones that you were trying to ward off, but now just seeing you and your homie dance all up on each other and make a move, now it looks suspicious. So it's too much. It is a lot. It's annoying. I don't have time.
It's a lot to think about.
That's why I mind my business and I don't go with these intentions. I just be out there having fun. I'm gonna live my life while I can.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a lot to think about when you go to the club, single or in a relationship. I know, like, it's kind of hard for me sometimes because people be, you know, you at the club, men want to dance with you, men want to like talk to you, and like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I'm not interested.
Correct.
You know, and also, even if I wasn't in a relationship, I'm not interested. Let's talk about showing up to the club like attire. That plays a role too, you know. As a gay woman, some men, I don't know if they know how to read that or they don't care or whatever, because at the end of the day, I am a woman, you know, and I know people find me attractive, so I'm pretty sure they just like, oh, she cute, I'm just gonna try. And then I like to dance too, and sometimes I know that probably can throw people off. But I usually just show up, like, I don't do too much when I go to the club. I don't, you know, unless it's a certain type of party, you know, then we showing up, we showing out. Like, you know, I like to put my heels on. I like to put my shit on, you know what I'm saying? I put it on. But also, like, I mean,
do it big.
I'm gonna put it on. But I also feel like when I put clothes on in general, it's just like I show up, and it's not just because of the clothes are extravagant, but that's just my personality, and like it shines through. How we pulling up to the club, Amanda? How you like to pull up?
I mind my business. Okay.
How do you like?
So
Amanda, how do you like to pull up an attire to the club?
So attire wise, I am a tomboy.
She is.
I'm a tomboy. So I typically am a jeans and t-shirt type of girl. I'm a sneakerhead. If it hasn't been mentioned before, be noted. I'm a sneakerhead.
Buy her some shoes. I dare you.
We can talk about that at the club. Anyway.
What size you wear?
Right. Look, we can talk about that.
Hey guys, I'm Kay.
I'm Amanda.
And we're your hosts of We Got Ish to Say,
an Everyday Vibe podcast.
We just wanted to drop in and say thank you so much for tuning into the show. And we wanted to invite you to our free community.
Hey, an Everyday Vibe, because y'all know we a vibe.
Period, Amanda. In this community, you have access to other viewers and you get to connect with them. And you also get a free newsletter that gives you updates and shares our affiliate links.
Fire! And on top of that, we've created another level of the community. We realized that when we created this and started things, we wanted to build a community. We wanted to have conversation full of value, tips, tricks, and just help each other out.
We're
them, stronger together. So in the subscription community, you get all of what Kay just mentioned. On top of that, you get behind the scenes. Obviously, there's things that are cut out of these interviews. They are way too long. You get us being us in our everyday life. And remember, we're brand owners, so there's photo shoots. You get behind the scenes of photo shoots that we do for our brands and really see what's coming up next.
Damn!
Outside of that, there's also live Q&A sessions with our guests after interviews where you get to ask any other questions that you personally have to go deeper, right? We're trying to grow. We're trying to get out here and be stronger together. So you get to ask them and connect with them so that way you have more resources and you get access to our exclusive offers, secrets that maybe other people don't know, but we're going to drop them for y'all, and so much more.
So much more. Don't miss out to be a part of the paid community because Amanda just listed a ton of stuff. So make sure you guys tap that link below to join our community.
Love you. See you on the other side. I know that like most times when it's like, oh, we going out to the club, right? We going out to stun and we going out to catch and do X, Y, and Z. Since I know that none of that is my attention, I'm not doing the most. I hate to put on a dress. Like, I will wear a dress if I have to, but I hate wearing dresses, y'all. Like, why do I have to put this on? Why? Yeah. Why? I got plenty of pants. I can make them capris. I got shorts. I got out the wazoo pants, bro. Yeah. What are we doing in a dress?
Right.
I just hate it.
She had on a dress not too long ago.
And I was irritated as hell.
She was.
They was disrespectful. I got hit on. I got attacked. Like, no.
Because Amanda had on a red dress, and Amanda looks amazing in red. Friend, you look great in red.
I appreciate that. That's so sweet.
I'm just saying.
I'm upset still.
She was. You know, it was a very interesting night because we both were dressed up in a way that we usually don't.
And I feel like dresses elicit heels. And why I gotta wear heels?
You don't have to. You can wear sneakers.
You can, but like something about a dress and heels, like they just automatically go together. And the type of parties we go to, I am not showing up in heels. And on top of that, if I'm going, again, like I'm shy, so I don't really like to dance or like to party. But if I'm gonna go, like I can roll and like hang out and like I can dance and I can hit some moves and whatnot. But I can't do as much in heels as I can do in like my sneakers. I'm gonna wear my sneakers. So
it's uncomfortable.
I'll be pulling up comfortable. We're gonna have a nice top, some probably jeans, probably black ones. It's usually black. Mm-hmm. And then we'll figure out the shoes. But I'm comfortable. I'm not doing the most. I'm not trying to impress y'all because I'm not trying to catch y'all.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I feel like I pull up the same way. I'm not a tomboy, but I like to be androgynous. I just show up androgynous in my life. Like that's just how I am. But I honestly feel like it also depends on the type of party that I'm going to. Now, if it say I gotta kind of like step it up a little bit more, then of course, like I'll go in my bag and you know whatever type of what I'm feeling, I might be feeling in more feminine energy, so I might throw on a heel, like a nice booty. Let's not say heel, stiletto, like hell no, but a nice platform, a nice booty or something like that with some nice jeans. You know, a nice shirt, nice blouse, or whatever the case may be, or even a jumper, because, baby, I love me a pants jumper. They are amazing. So, yeah, I'll show up like that. But, like, in LA, it's so strange because where I'm from, when you go out, you step out. Mm-hmm. And that's all I've ever known. Mm-hmm. And even in college, like, when we would go out, we looking bomb. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know, everything on. We put that shit on.
Right.
And now, like, I live here and just kind of seeing how people go out in LA is so different. People just really be like in their own world, in their own energy, and they don't really give a fuck. And that's the first time I really seen that. And it's kind of like refreshing because I'm like, oh, I don't have to be doing all this stuff just to go out.
Mm-hmm.
As long as my clothes clean, we're good.
Yep.
I smell good. I know I took a shower. My clothes are clean. Like,
that's another thing.
Who
if
cares?
Y'all don't shower and put on some deodorant when you go to the club or these parties.
Are you showing up to the club funky? Don't go.
Did you come by yourself? Because if you didn't come by yourself and you have friends and they don't tell you they're funky, they're not your friends.
If you can't tell your friends they funky, you ain't friends with them.
Because I don't know what you're going to do about it at that point, but you could at least go find some soap and water in the bathroom and like maybe try to spruce up.
Why we funky in our like 20s and 30s? I mean, I accept it if you like maybe 18, 20, 21 or something. But like past that, like, why are you funky?
They ID you at the door so you know you're 21 and up. Stop playing with me.
Oh, why are you funky? Like, did we learn how to shower when we were like 12? I hope you learned how to shower at 5 because I mean, I learned how to,
people forget. They come from one place to the other. But, I don't know.
Hygiene is... Are you coming to the club with great hygiene? Is that how you're showing up?
Because that's a factor, right? Yeah. Like, that's a factor in what's...
Don't not be out here washing your ass and not washing your ass and you going to the club. Like, if you gonna not wash your ass, put on some deodorant and leaves under the arms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm going to smell your pits before I smell your ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah.
I don't know. This whole topic, I'd be stressed. The whole topic got me stressed. I just don't know. There's so many factors and moving pieces. Like, I'm stressed.
Yeah. I mean, we did talk about
it's a lot.
It is.
Showing up to the functions is a whole like mental process sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, granted, again, it depends on what you're showing up for.
Yeah.
For me, it's not that much work because I'm kind of like, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna have a good time. Yeah. It is what it is, right? Like either you feel my energy and I'm for you, or I'm not. Yeah. Cool. I don't really care either way.
It is a whole lot of processing. I feel like for me, it's more like I do not want to be around these people. I'm like an empath, so like I just be feeling shit and I just be ready to go. Even just looking around at people, I'm like, y'all boring. Like y'all not dance, and I like to dance. Like I like
classic
to dance.
LA for you.
We want to show up. We want to have a good time. Like don't nobody dance. Everybody just be looking around like you see me walk in, like you go see me for the next 4 hours. Why not enjoy and experience what's happening? The music is good. It's a great venue. Some people spend money like buying drinks, but y'all just sit and choose to just look around at people.
That's my other thing. Weird. Let me revert back real quick because I know I said I'm shy and like I'd be like, why are people talking to me? But like genuinely, I'm kind of nice. Like I will talk to you.
Nice.
Like, yeah, like
I'm kind of nice. Damn.
I will talk to you, right? Like if you talk to me in the club, more than likely I'm going to talk to you back.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna think too deeply into it or read into it too much. Like it's just human beings, right? But it's crazy to me because one time I was at a party and much like Kay, I was like, I'm over it. I separated myself. I was like in the back and I was just sitting. And as I just sat and watched, I was like, yo, people are so weird. Like thousands of people will pile into a venue, spend all this money on drinks and doing the most. Girls walking around here can't walk in their heels, feet hurting, like men out here with their freshest J's on and like nobody's talking to each other.
Nobody.
Like if you came with your group, you're talking to your group, but nobody else is talking. And like when you talk in the club, it doesn't even always have to be like somebody's trying to get at you or spit at you and whatnot. Which is why I said like I don't read too much into it. Like that's not my first assumption. But like when it turns into that, I'm like,
yeah, but, intention.
Yeah, exactly. But people won't even talk to each other. Like, what about just networking? What about just connecting?
Hey,
what about
you
like,
look nice.
Like you never know. Like, that could be like your new best friend. You could have just met like your new photographer, your new model. Like, we don't even talk to each other.
What's crazy to me is like they be in the club and like all the women is up here, and then it's just like a lot, like a whole like bunch of men, and then like all the women are just like here, and then it's like and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, are y'all waiting for like them to put on a show? Like, I guess so, the twerking or something. But like, why not intertwine yourself? You come to see the women, right? So why aren't you communicating with the women? Why aren't you? I mean, I guess like
because women are weird. Like.
Women are we weird?
We're weird.
What we do?
we're weird.
I guess,
like,
yeah.
Let's just keep it all the way real.
We don't want to be touched. Don't stare. But it's like a way to communicate.
No, because honestly, so this is the problem too with really being in the club. We make it hard on each other. Like, I will be 1,000% honest. Like, look. Y'all know I show up authentically.
She being real.
We make it so hard on each other. Like, the women, you want men to talk to you and to like look at you like you're the baddest, and you came to show up and show out. But yet, when somebody tries to approach you, you're stank. You don't want to talk to them. They didn't buy you a drink. Like.
She's right. Like, women can't be weird in the club.
Make sense.
You are so right.
So men now have to stand back and they have to guard and be like, am I going to get harassed? Am I going to get attacked? Are they going to cuss me out? Or like, is the whole friend squad about to turn on me? And like, are they going to talk about, like, men are just as insecure as women. Y'all be friends. Like, I don't know why y'all be friends. Y'all just as insecure as women. So there's like, literally, there's so many factors in the club. Oh my God.
You're showing up to the club with anxiety, bro. Like, that's right. I'm single. I mean,
not single. She's not single.
I'm not single.
But to men, she would be completely single because she don't do men, period. So it's like,
right. So like, I guess that fact is kind of like, I forgot. Like, you're right. All those things you have to think about.
Yes.
Like, as a man, like, damn, I don't want her to think I'm being a stalker, or I'm being weird, or maybe her man here buying her a drink, or maybe she's gay, right? Or maybe. Right. You know, she don't want to be bothered. Like, it's all these things that men have to think about, and you're kind of right. And men, and then women in the same sense are like, they're not gonna approach a man. Nope. They're not gonna like do the most to even make this man know that they're attracted or interested in any way. Facts. And then the whole night they're gonna just like wish this person talked to them. Yep. And then when they come up on that last song or whatever the case it may be, right, they dance for a little bit. They either exchange Instagrams or they don't. Exactly. And then that encounter is done.
That's it.
And then another man who's probably been eyeing her all night too, now he wants, this guy decide, she was friendly to him, so now let me go try.
Right. And then he get the whole stiff arm or this or like,
get off of me.
Right. And it's simply because of either her lack of attraction or it's so complicated.
It's a lot. It's so complicated. And I don't even think it used to be like that back in the day. Do you think it's like that in the 90s?
I
in the 80s?
Honestly, I don't, because I feel like I know there was still like the whole like watch your drinks and all that type of stuff, but I definitely think like even when you were talking about like fashion, like people like of our like parents' generation and whatnot, they used to show up and show out for everything.
Coats,
concert,
shoes,
church,
hats on,
reunions, like everything. Like they're showing up and doing absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
They coming.
Like, they're doing the most. And so I just think there was like I don't want to say this and it be like super like
say that
misconstrued, but like I just feel like they showed up as like higher value people than we do nowadays. And like that's not to say that we don't value ourselves and that we don't, show up where need be and whatnot, but there's just something about like it being consistent, and I don't know, it's just the way they showed up very different. So
they did, and it's just where fashion is going. That's all really.
And
what
the approach, I think that's the other thing too. Like men's approach in the club be like, "Let me slide up on you and like push up on you while you're twerking." Yeah, that's just weird. Where'd you come from? Like
I don't even know you. Yeah,
right. Compared to like showing up in front of my face. Hi, my name is so and so.
What's good?
Yeah, and still, this is girls. You have a problem because some of you be like, "It's weird that you had to ask me to dance." Oh, just shoot me now.
What do you want?
Exactly.
What do you want?
Again, everybody's making it hard, but
you want consent, but then you don't want to give consent.
Yeah,
it's
everybody just makes it hard. So I think before we're in the clubs and figuring out how we're showing up for others, we need to figure out how we're showing up for ourselves. Who are we? What do we want? What do we value? What are we looking for? Because if you can't give me the answer to any of that, you probably don't need to be in the club looking for nobody. You need to be like me, who minds your business and just hang out with your friends. Respectfully.
Get them together. I mean, I like that. I do. I feel like intentions follow you. Like if your intention is to do X, Y, and Z, you're going to find somebody that has the same intention as you. So, just like she said, just figure out what you're trying to show up to the club and do. And own that wholeheartedly. If you know you coming to bag a man, bag him.
Correct.
And if you want to bag them to boom boom pow, like do your thing, and that's great. That's amazing. Be safe, get consent, but like do what you got to do. And if it's the same thing for guys, but if you want to come and be seen, just kind of be a little like a little prize just dangling. Like, okay, that's fine too. Do you? Like, that's fine. No, just don't be out here complaining about being at the club and how it's X, Y, and Z, because that's the intention you set. Because I guarantee you another group of people over here, like our group, we literally go to the club to have a good time. Like, yeah, like we got single people and they want to see girls and they want to hang out and, you know, maybe dance on some girls. But like all in all, our intention is just to go out, have a good time, and listen to some great music.
Yep, absolutely.
That's it.
So y'all go out, enjoy yourselves. Like, it's what it is. Let us know though. Like, let us know. How do you show up to the club?
Are you single? Are you in a relationship?
Exactly. What are your thoughts on men's approach, women's approach?
Are you in a relationship but you still out here trying to get you a side piece?
Do you give people your Instagram or your number?
Ooh,
because that's a big thing. Like
yes.
Some people will just give strictly Instagram because it's their way of like kind of like putting you out of safe business. Other people give you the number. It's like, yeah, let's really talk.
And
so,
are we out here giving people
our
fake names and stuff too? Like, are people still doing that? You give people fake names?
I don't. So I will give a fake name if I'm like out at like an event somewhere where it's like you're likely to run into them multiple times or something. I will give a fake name.
So you don't just look, if they call you, they'll be like, who calling me?
Yeah. I hate the fake name thing though, because my friends always be like blowing up my spot and I'd be like, shut up. Stop. Who is that? Stop calling me.
Yeah. As soon as you tell somebody your name like Erica, they be like, Amanda!
All of a sudden. Exactly.
Amanda!
Yeah. So yeah, the fake names I think are pretty out for the thing, but people got Finstas out here, so the fake Instas and they be
just
too much
weird.
energy.
That's too much.
Too much energy for me. But
do you, boost?
Do you, boo?
And if you
I ain't mad at it.
And if you in LA and you want to kick it with us, hit us up in the DM
so y'all can come see the K's Lion. Yeah, please come out with us, please.
Amanda gonna show her butt that day. She gonna make sure y'all see her on the wall.
Cause I be on the wall. All right. If our friend wasn't sick right now, I swear to God,
he will tell you she don't be on the wall.
I'm sick of it. Sick of it. She just be lying on me. Sick of it.
All right, y'all. If y'all want to kick it with us, let us know in the DMs. We would love for you to drop a comment and let us know the parties that you like to go to. Maybe we'll pull up. Amanda would do some wall hugging for you.
Exactly. I will be your biggest supporter. If you need a videographer because you want proof, I got you. Let me know.
Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram page at
We Got Ish to Say Pod. If you're on Twitter, it's We Got Ish to Say Pod 2. T-O. No, the number 2, not T-O.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Kay can be found at
I Am Sade Brand, like the singer SADE Brand. And if you like my cool glasses that I got on, Melody, you can find them at Everyday People World on Instagram.
Fire. And I can be found at smile_4_Amanda. That's pretty much my personal and everything page. Outside of that, though, for the brand Love Vibes, where you can find merchandise like the bucket hat and other things, it's lov.vibes. lov.vibes. That's also the website without the dot.
I like that hat.
Thank you. They're not released yet, but we got some pre-orders coming, so
yeah. All right.
I don't want to say goodbye.
All right, guys. That's all we have for you today.
Time to say goodbye, but we gotta go our separate ways.